Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Listen, we need to have a conversation. This really just stuck out with me. Unbelievable. Women being pregnant. I guess our bodies are not our own. Okay. So listen to this. They can now basically, they can now basically consider a fetus a person. And maybe if you're not behaving in what may be considered an appropriate manner as a mother, well, you can be arrested, you can be brought up on charges. So let's listen to part of this. I want to do more than one video, but let's just check this out. This is going to be part A. Stick around, please, for part B, a separate video for the commentary. One thing you hear me say a lot on this show is that abortion is healthcare. It is needed and usually used safely and routinely in both emergency and non-emergency situations to preserve the health, lives, and livelihoods of women. And we've seen what happens when it's banned. Forced birth is dangerous. It's even deadly for women. But there's another less talked about consequence of post-Roe America, and that is the criminalization of pregnant women. All pregnant women. In much the same way that we've seen all manner of pregnant, miscarrying, and postpartum women suffer dangerous health consequences at the hands of indiscriminate and cruel abortion bans, the legal consequences of criminalizing abortion are broad as well. You can't criminalize women's health care without criminalizing women. And we're starting to see what that looks like. A disturbing new report reveals that criminal prosecutions targeting pregnant women for their conduct during pregnancy surged to a record high in the year following the Supreme Court's Dobbs ruling, which overturned Roe v. Wade. Between June 2022 and June 2023, more than 200 pregnant people faced charges, marking the highest number of such cases ever recorded in a single year, going back to 1973. According to a report by the reproductive rights nonprofit organization Pregnancy Justice. This is not just women being prosecuted for abortion. This is women being charged for behavior that is seen as endangering a pregnancy. The report links the rise in pregnancy-related criminalization to the radical legal doctrine of fetal personhood, a central objective of the anti-abortion movement and most abortion bans. Fetal personhood extends the legal definition of person to fetuses or even embryos, including in the context of the 14th Amendment, which grants equal protection under the law. And once legal rights are granted to a fetus, legal scrutiny can extend far beyond anti-abortion laws, enabling the surveillance of pregnant women's behavior from the moment of conception. This has an impact not only on those seeking abortions, but also women undergoing IVF, women who are experiencing miscarriages or dealing with the health complications that threaten a pregnancy. In Alabama, Oklahoma, and South Carolina, states where fetal personhood is enshrined in law, pregnant women face more prosecutions. In fact, most prosecutions documented in the report did not actually involve abortion at all. Of the 200 cases, only one was prosecuted under a law specifically meant to criminalize abortion. Wow. And as you can see on the screen here, the Marshall Project, these states are using fetal personhood to put women behind bars. This to me is it's unbelievable. We're basically being under attack. Statutes related to child abuse, neglect, or endangerment, which treated an embryo or a fetus as a person with legal rights that compete with those of the pregnant person. The report notes that prosecutors often don't need to prove that any actual harm occurred to the fetus. They merely have to demonstrate that a woman posed some risk to her own pregnancy. That includes the case of Amari Marsh, a 23-year-old South Carolina woman who miscarried in June of 2023. After miscarrying, she was arrested and charged with murder, homicide, by child abuse. Marsh spent 22 days in jail before being placed under house arrest. She faced 20 years in prison. It was more than a year later that she was cleared by a grand jury and told that her case would not proceed to trial. And that's what happens when you criminalize abortion. You criminalize pregnant women. The state has a controlling stake in every pregnant woman's body, and every miscarriage is a potential prosecution. I'm going to stop there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Listen, this is part A. Let's get to part B. We gotta have a conversation. This is very sensitive to some people. I understand we have people who are on opposing sides, but we gotta have this conversation. Thanks for watching.